Averaging about 14 points a game. Adams had 12 a couple of nights ago in their win in Utah. Here's Harden up top, matched up against Robertson, a good defender. And Capella turns it over. It's a 2-on-1.
Give it up. Get the layup.
Up to Adams, and he punches it home.
On the floor. Big thing for Houston. They're leading the league in scoring at 115 a game. They attempt 43 threes. All right, and they make 16, leading the league in
jumpers.
Well, when the offense doesn't work, the play doesn't work, the guy's not open, then you hope your ball movement, swing the ball, and then Anthony, we all know, is one of the best catch and shoots in the league.
Ryan Anderson comes.
Very difficult because he was behind the board as he came out. It was hard to see how to bank the shot.
And Capella shorts ago. And OKC getting good looks at the offensive end to start the game here. Harden changed his mind.
Well, we got away with a two-handed push.
Capella inside. Paul George. Here's James Harden up court. James Harden has scored 51 points in back-to-back games. As Capella off to a quick start. This one to Robertson.
Well, see, that time Harden turned his head, and as soon as he turned his head, Robertson went right to the rim.
And field goal attempt.
But we have to say, going into this week, this past week, they were in the bottom 5, field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and then also foul shooting. So that naturally takes a
Capella with the board.
The big thing now, both the teams, they're out and running. We know that they love it. The main thing is please pick up your transition defense. Force them into half-court sets. Nice pass.
Great pocket pass by Harden. Capella.
Now, he's averaging 5 offensive rebounds a game. You get 3 in this league. That is a lot. He's averaging 5.
Adams already with 10 points in the ball game. Harden from deep. Rims out Mello with the for 4 from the field. Here's Harden, little side pick and roll. Paul George guarding him now. Paul George defending Harden. George has done a great job defensively this year. Leads the NBA in steals per game.
Nice grab by Capella.
Ariza for 3. That's his shot. That shot clock. And a good defensive sequence that time for the Houston Rockets.
In the early going here now, they've made it very difficult for Harden to get a good look at the rim. But his passing has been sensational.
And Nene capitalizes it over. Rockets lead by a bucket. Paul George guarding Harden. To Nene. Elbow jump shot for the OKC Thunder. Adams on the bench, but now getting ready to check into the ball game.
It's so interesting now. Eustace was going to match up with Harden.
Ariza, their leading scorer. Off the miss, here come the Houston Rockets, leading by a bucket. Nice pocket pass, and 2 very strong defenders in Chris Paul and Luke Mbamute.
Right now, Oklahoma City is back with their starting 5.
Cross court to Ryan Anderson from deep. Pretty much on pace right now. We're about to get there, right?
Well, we don't know. Harden, see, he keeps his top. How about that? The pass was a little too far.
The fact that he was not recruited highly until his senior year of high school, went through a 5-inch growth spurt going into his senior year. Actually couldn't dunk a basketball, he says, until he became a senior.
That's hard to believe.
Isn't it, Hubie? Yeah, right. That's what he maintains, though. Whistle and a foul. 50-46, Rockets still with the lead. Houston's won 14 of the last 16. P.J. Tucker wide open in the league.
See, Billy Donovan is gambling, but that's why. Because he needs the points. He wants to stay close here.
Harden with another great pocket pass. And the extra pass by Tucker. And 1 for Nene.
Attempting 1 a game, shooting in the low 20s. That is his second make. He's 2 for 2. If they're going to leave him open, he's going to take the shot.
And OKC takes a 1-point lead as we approach a minute to go here in the first half. Battle between the #1 offense and the #3 defense in the NBA. Oh, Harden wears out Grant's breaks in game clock. Harden has seen a variety of defenders here tonight. This time it's Robertson. Westbrook switches onto him. 2 on the clock. Got it off. Left it. Their longest of the season. Currently 3 games over 500. That's the most games they've been over 500 since the start of the year. Harden double team, finds Capella for another
2 for 3 in the 3 ball. And they need it because they're doing a very good job on their key people, meaning Westbrook. As 10. Remember, we told you coming in here, he leads the league in foul shot makes. Coming in, he came in at 270.
And Ariza with the layup.
Range game, and then off the dribble, going strong to the rim.
Some people wondered whether Paul George would even make it back this far after he suffered that cataclysmic injury back in 2014 prior to the Olympics. Harden knocks for it. The reigning MVP Russell Westbrook in the ballgame with 16 points and 7 assists. Harden dimes it to Capella. Look
right into the post and make him play you. And if he's going to fight you, you could possibly get him in foul trouble.
Ryan Anderson throws it away into the backcourt on ESPN. And Westbrook showed a lot of confidence in him in that game, going back to him after he missed the earlier one.
Well, look, he's a good catcher. He can catch the ball in traffic.
And one for Harden.
Clears out. That gives Westbrook an opportunity to take the switch man off the dribble.
Harden into the paint, the lob, and there's the vertical team from the field.
It's easy to say jam him on that move. Well, you jam him, he's past you. He's past you. He'll either lay it up or make the pass.
Harden outside. The sidestep three, and he's fouled by Houston.
One another. I'll tell you, it's been a good one.
Yeah, that Christmas dinner's wearing off, and it's heating up. Harden has all 7 points this quarter for OKC. Gordon, meanwhile, has all 8 for Houston. Anderson with the extra pass, 10 on the shot clock for Harden.
Great rotations. Great rotations by Oklahoma City.
Harden slams on the brakes, a little bit strong. Anderson battling, got ripped underneath. Doing a great job for the OKC Thunder.
Right now, Houston has all 5 starters in double figures, but this is what we told you now with the short 8-man rotation. And also no Chris Paul out there. The bench is only giving him 8. He got him low. He thought he was going to go to his right.
Harden into the paint, the lob, and they make it look so... Yeah, and a nice rhythm. Telling me before the game that he got comfortable here in Oklahoma City when he found a couple of nice fishing holes to go fishing to relax his mind. Spend some time. He's an avid fisherman.
So there's your trap again. They were looking to trap. Well,
yeah, you can only use that strategy until there's 2 minutes to go.
That's right.
Here's Harden on the switch. They double team him.
No, they've been consistent. They made it very hard. Oh,
great backdoor cut.
2 out of 4, and then all of a sudden he misses 3 in a row. You got to get him out of there. But he's been a key setting up that double team on Harden.
3-point lead for the Thunder.
There's that trap. They're doing a terrific job.
For the tie, Gordon left it short.
24, Anthony has 20, and Westbrook has 29. Not bad for the big 3.
They are gaining momentum. Look out, Western Conference. This is not the team you saw in early November and in October. Gordon.
Both teams have 2 timeouts.
Harden off the Tucker screen into the paint and the finish with a scoop. Capella saves it to Harden.
Nice play by Capella.
They can go for a 3 or a 2 here. Harden in rhythm. Was looking for the contact.
Clean block.
Westbrook made the steal. Westbrook everywhere. Robertson with the layup.